The Career Readiness Certificate is a nationally recognized credential that's based on 3 WorkKeys assessments, which are reading for information, locating information, and applied mathematics. And the thought behind that is that those are the 3 most core skills that a worker needs. And if they have those basic skills, then they can be taught the specific technical skills of any particular job. The Career Readiness Certificate began in Virginia about 6 years ago based on those 3 skills. And there are 3 levels of certificates based on an individual's scores. The bronze level is the lowest, but it still has a floor. The silver level is next, and then the gold level is the highest. And the advantage of it being a WorkKeys-based credential is that if an individual scores low in one of the areas but higher in the other 2, they can then do remedial work, much of which is available online and is matched exactly to the specific skills where they were short in order to bring up their level and get a higher level Career Readiness Certificate. At the same time that this was being developed in Virginia, other states that are WorkKeys user states were doing similar activities, and now it's a nationally recognized credential with the same 3 levels and the same score cutoffs within most of the states in the U.S. Also related to that, Virginia has set up a database so that individuals who have completed the Career Readiness Certificates scores and contact information are posted in the database, and employers can then go in and look in the database when they're looking for individuals for employment and see the scores and then connect with the individuals if they're interested in doing that. One of the particular applications at Tidewater Community College has been using the CRC with our apprenticeship program. We provide apprenticeship-related instruction for over 1,000 apprentices in this area. And the employers use the CRC scores as part of their selection process and selecting credentials. And particularly in times like these, the major sponsors may have 1,000 applicants for maybe 150 apprenticeship slots. So having a good score on the CRC can really make a difference to an individual. Other employers use it, again, just to see that the individual has the bottom line skills that are needed to be able to learn the technical skills that are needed in the job. It's an ongoing process of education for employers to recognize what the CRC is. Initially, I think it was a little more well known in the manufacturing world, but it's really applicable to any kind of job, from healthcare to customer service to the advanced manufacturing. And as more and more individuals have taken it, as more and more colleges provide it, that provides a link with employers to know about it. We're part of the Virginia Community College system, and in our system all 23 colleges offer the Career Readiness Certificate, which is good for employees also for portability purposes, that if you're here and you take the CRC and then you need to relocate to Richmond or to southwestern Virginia, the credential goes with you and the employers will recognize it. That's also the advantage of it having become a national credential, that no matter where you would go in the country, they would recognize what the CRC is. We work with the Department of Labor Registered Apprenticeship Program. And so there's a Virginia Department of Labor and Industry that works with employers who are interested in apprenticeship, and they actually register those employers as sponsors for apprenticeship. But then to find their apprentices, the employers advertise, they use a number of screening processes. It may be experience in the field, often it's background checks, that they can't have any legal problems in their background. But they also use the CRC as part of that screening process to identify the individuals that are going to be most likely to be successful apprentices. Because in most cases, as you would understand here at TCC, we do a lot of business with the maritime industry, and we have a lot of apprentices that are in the ship repair industry. Most of those programs are 4 years long, and they require technical skills like welding or ship fitting, and those require extensive math backgrounds in order to be successful in that. So if they can screen people into their program using the CRC that they know have the base level of math that they're going to need to be successful in those courses ongoing, that gives them a higher chance of having successful apprentices coming out on the other side. ACT, who is the provider of the WorkKeys assessments that are the assessments used for the CRC, are always looking at new assessments to come out. They have just introduced one, I believe, on computer skills, computer literacy. They're looking at some things related to advanced manufacturing. And as those come out, I could see them being added, if not to the core Career Readiness Certificate, as an add-on to the Career Readiness Certificate for particular industries, particularly in advanced manufacturing. I mean, one of the things that's going on in workforce development nationally is a lot of our core manufacturing has moved offshore. But a lot of the advanced manufacturing is still here and is growing here. Things related to the nuclear industry, some of the new energy, alternative energy things that are being developed. And so I think those industries will be expanding, but they will also be looking for individuals with a little bit higher skill level than the basic CRC. And so the new components, I think, can be used to help them identify the people for these new jobs that are emerging.